Hey, what's going on guys? Campy Elite here. I spoiled my huge reveal of that intro. I had a video planned for tomorrow, but there it is. Make sure to check the description below for the intro maker's information so you guys can possibly buy one. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well, but don't start writing the comment too soon because we got a ton of information about Black Ops 3, which puts any video I've ever made, any theorio, like I always say when I mess up, any theorio that I've ever made into question, because this is massive. Now, I just want to let you guys know this could say BR8 and you guys will see what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to read this. The asteroid 2052 CO9 BR8 is predicted to pass close to the Earth on April 21st. The potentially hazardous flyby of 2052 CO98 will be less than 0.05 AU and its diameter is estimated to be between 400 and 800 meters. Objects of this size are large enough to cause large-scale destruction if it were to impact the surface of the Earth. JPL, which manages the Near-Earth Object Program for NASA, declined to comment on 2052 CD98. Now, that's very confusing because I don't know if it's CD98, CO98, don't know, but that's very interesting, guys. What if we're looking at this all wrong? In the background of this, we see an image of what I would have assumed before is a human brain, a human skull, like an MRI type thing, but this could be a planet. What if we are getting that space warfare game that I talked about during Black Ops 2? Now, if you guys don't know about that, I also made a new video like a couple of months ago talking about space warfare and how that title was dropped and what if we could be seeing that in the future. Now, them talking about asteroids is very big. Are we going to the future? I'm not too sure. David Vonderhaar keeps tweeting out tweets saying stop the blackout with blackout. Now, before this, we've all assumed that he's blacking out the text like we've seen in Black Ops 1 where the information got classified and stuff like that. But he keeps including stop the blackout instead of just blacking it out like he started. When he first started using blackout, he said blackout returns and stuff like that, blacking out the lettering. But now he's saying stop the black. Is the Earth gonna be covered by this asteroid and we're sending people into space to destroy this thing? Now, we've been looking at the bionics as if we're jumping, we're hitting things like Advanced Warfare. We've been thinking about them like an exo. I'm gonna reference DC Comics once again. Now, Cyborg, he's a bionic human, if you will. Now, he just replaced his lungs in the newest New 52 movie. If you guys, I know everybody watches those movies, so that was easy. But in the newest movie, they replaced his lungs so he can breathe underwater and stuff like that. Now, I talked about heart replication and stuff like that, but what if they're not replicating hearts? They're just 3D printing hearts, and they figured out how to implant them in the humans. So now what happens is we're giving us new hearts and stuff like that so we can power huge machines like T Martin was talking about. That video will be in the description. But imagine we're trying to power huge machines that are within us, bionic abilities. They're replacing our lungs so we can breathe. Then check this out. David Vonderhaar was talking about stop the blackout. Remember how I kept talking about how they keep posting the same thread to human eyes? Every employee at Activision pretty much has their profile picture of their eye. If they're not really important, like if they don't work directly for Treyarch, if their profile picture is just of their eye. The eye has a lot to do with this blackout, I'm assuming, because Biblical Reaper said it, and sometimes Biblical Reaper is right. I can't deny that. What if stop the blackout is in direct correlation? It has direct correlation to the human bionic ability that they keep talking about, which is night vision. Are we going into space to see in space somehow? I don't know. What are we doing in space? I have no idea. Is this huge asteroid blocking the sun? Is everything on Earth black? What are we doing with bionics? Nothing is making sense anymore. I have no clue what's going on this JaxiPlanet. Make sure to follow him. The profile picture is of this guy's eye, and apparently there's this image right here which is like purple and whatnot. I have no idea what is going on with this game. I'm way too hyped right now. I want to finish watching Arrow, but I'm just way too hyped for this trailer to hurry up and come out. What is JaxiPlanet? What's going on? Are we on Earth with bionics? Are we going into space? Are we building the perfect soldier to go into space like Armageddon? What are we doing? If you guys have any theories about this, let me know in the comments below. because I'm hungry for some right now. I have no idea what's going on. This is very interesting. I mean, it went from being soldiers and us thinking about World War II to us possibly going into space. This is huge, and I have no idea what's going on. I'm very lost. There's going to be a link to the SoundCloud so you guys can hear that. There's a ton of Morse code and stuff going on. You guys are seeing those images too. If you guys can crack it, make sure to send it at Biblical Reaper. I know that's very weird to say, but that information is somewhat better in their hands. Send it to Long Sensation as well. They will help you guys out and give you guys shout outs, and you can get a shout out from a huger following from myself. That's very weird to say, but it's honestly so true. I am just very confused now. I've been thinking about us dealing with soldiers on Earth, and now it turns out we might be going to space. Let me know if you guys have any theories. Like I said, thanks for watching Campy Elite. Join the campfire today by subscribing, and I'm going camping.